Alright, YouTube, so what you want to do is start with this bracket, and what you need to do is start bending these teeth towards you first, and then gently guiding your fabric in and pinching them down. And what I did was I was punching them down with an old screwdriver, flathead, and you push it in there, and you hit it with a hammer, and it actually pushes it up against there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a small little bead of glue right here too on this actual bracket when I actually cover it and pull it up, because I'm actually going to want to keep it stitched in there. But this is what gives you your edge. And see how it's a little loose here too? That's why I said I might want to put a little bit of glue in there. Even though some of these teeth aren't punched down yet, I'm going to punch down these teeth and we'll keep on going. Alright guys, I got to the halfway point of putting on my headliner fabric, and I cut it out to the size that I need. I'm still hanging, I'm still gluing and stuff like that, and pressing it out onto the headboard liner that I made. But I'm still pressing it out onto the headliner board I made. I'm using some spray adhesive because if you use a brush-on adhesive for this, you have a chance of it dripping down on all the work you just did. And you need something that's going to dry fast, because you're going to be molding this and working it around just like this. Make sure you pick a halfway point where you're going to cut and seam it if your fabric isn't long enough to reach both sides, and mine isn't. But remember, I told you guys that I'm planning on using this acrylic light down the center, and I'm going to do this whole centerpiece layout, and it's going to look really cool. I need to actually cut down the middle where that seam is. Alright guys, now it's the time where you're going to want to cut your fabric down the center and leave a little bit extra. I only left this space right here because I'm doing a custom light and I needed some space for the actual transformer and the light strips to go in and the acrylic, and I'm going to build it out, and you're going to see what I'm going to do as I go along. Now I'm going to get the other piece of fabric that I need. Remember right there, I'm actually going to split it. I put a little bit of tape so I remember where the halfway mark is. Remember, that was the spray foam I used up there to keep it from shaking. I left it a little bit rough right there on purpose. And then everything else, I'm going to throw up another piece of carpet, and I'm going to see what this looks like. Alright guys, like I said, I'm going to do my last little bit of fabric. Shove that on there, glue it up, show you guys what it looks like. If you hear that, that's actually a Lamborghini in the background. It's right outside of my shop, so it's actually pretty cool to hear some cars go by that actually are pretty badass like that. Alright guys, I'm gonna get going and keep doing some more. When you're done getting enough carpet rolled out of whatever fabric you're using, you don't have to use carpet, you could use leather, you can use anything. Right now I'm using carpet. Make sure there's enough length and leave about an extra foot on each side, because when you start to stretch it and contort it, you don't want it to come up short. Alright guys, start aligning your fabric on your clips all the way down, and now you're going to start to punch them in like I showed you before with a punch-in tip, or old screwdriver, and a hammer. Alright YouTube, I'm done carpeting up everything. One tip is just fold up your corners like I did right there, and you'll make a nice clean corner where it actually meets up between your normal panels and those pillars right there. And also, I gotta get ready, and I'm gonna make that centerpiece, and I also am gonna make some trim panels down the center, just like this, for a little divider, and it's gonna look really sweet. Gives it a nice, clean, professional look. Gives it that modern look. Brings it into this era. Alright YouTube, this is as far as I got tonight. I made the middle trim panel, and I faded in both sides. Next I'll put in some LED strips and stuff like that, but I don't know where I'm going to put those strips yet. It might not be on the headliner like I originally planned, but so far this looks great. So subscribe and watch out for more daily videos like this, and give us a thumbs up. Love and like, guys.